Ever since Capcom gave us Street Fighter, we got used to the two main heroes of the franchise, Ryu and Ken. These two friends and rivals went through a number of story developments as more Street Fighter sequels were released, and the fans have gotten used to their importance to the overall narrative of Street Fighter. But now, it seems that Capcom is shifting the spotlight away from these two iconic characters and somewhat replacing them with new rivals. With Street Fighter 6 released, looking at both the game artwork and story focus, it is clear that Capcom is attempting to replace the importance of Ryu and Ken with Luke and Jamie. While Ken does get an important story development in the World Tour mode and story of Street Fighter 6, Ryu on the other hand has none. He's basically a hermit who trains every day, and that is pretty much it. So who are Luke and Jamie? Luke Sullivan was introduced in the last season of Street Fighter V, and he is officially the protagonist of Street Fighter 6. The son of a national hero who sacrificed himself to stop a terrorist attack. Luke worked as a private military and was in charge of escorting Mel, Ken's son, to the fictional country of Neogeonow to attend a special ceremony. Turned out, this event was a ruse by JP to frame Ken Masters, which led to both Luke and Ken facing each other, with the latter being responsible for giving Luke the face scar he now sports. Luke then leaves the PMC life behind and opens a training dojo in Metro City, where he acts as the player's mentor for the Street Fighter World Tour mode. He also knows deep down that Ken was framed, but hopes to uncover the truth behind the Neogeonow incident. Luke is an easygoing person who loves building PCs and playing the latest fighting games on his video game consoles. Jamie Xu, on the other hand, is a Metro City drunken fistmaster who grew up in the Chinatown of Metro City. The young Jamie was too brash and short-tempered and often found himself in fights. One time, he bit on more than he can chew, as Jamie was caught in a fight with powerful mobs. The mob was about to execute Jamie, but luckily the young fighter was saved by the twin dragons, Yun and Yang, who were respected and well known across Chinatown. This moment made Jamie realize that he wants to be just like the brothers and dedicated himself to being a better fighter and person. He was sent by his parents to China to live with his grandmother, where he learned the art of drunken boxing using a special herbal drink. Upon returning to Metro City, Jamie, on one fateful day, bumped shoulders with Luke, who was walking in Chinatown thinking about the Neogeonow situation. As the two hit each other, a rivalry between these two characters sparked, foreshadowing the intertwined future these two fighters will probably have. While the story as it stands is far from complete, as Capcom is planning to add more lore and story elements to the World Tour mode of Street Fighter 6, it is clear that Capcom has big plans for these two and have clearly stated that they are shifting from Ryu and Ken. But the real question is, will Capcom succeed? This is not the first time an attempt was done to change the Street Fighter protagonist. Back when Street Fighter 3 was released, Ryu and Ken had almost no story, and the plan was for Alex to be the new hero of the franchise. As much as Street Fighter 3 is now regarded as an amazing, popular game, when it was released, it failed miserably at grabbing the attention of old fans. Many players then hated the focus on Alex as the new hero, and Capcom corrected course with Second Impact and Third Strike, adding more story elements to Ryu and Ken, as well as adding Chun-Li and Akuma to the roster. This was more apparent in Street Fighter 4 and 5 when the story revolved around the original Street Fighter 2 cast with Ryu at the helm. It is still very early, but could Capcom succeed this time in forever changing the protagonist of Street Fighter? Is the time of Ryu and Ken done, and now it is time for Luke and Jamie? Time will tell. But another third important character to Street Fighter 6 is Kimberly Jackson, and her story on how she became a Bushin-Ryu prodigy is quite intriguing. You can learn about her in the following video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.